This is not a, I'm not asking you to philosophize. What do you actually see? A shape, thank you. A color, thank you. That's it, right? Do you agree? Mm-hmm. You see a color and you see a shape. That's what's here. There's a basis of our imputing, designating, saying, oh, that's a flower. The flower, it just depends on its causes and conditions. We know that. It depends on a seed, on sunlight and fertilizer and all those things that created a flower. And it also depends on its parts, the petals and stem and so on. And then the unique thing with the Madhyamaka teaching is that it depends on our minds designating it. That's a very subtle thing. So actually, the only flower that there is, no matter how expensive they are and how beautiful they are, is something that we've made up. So you can smell it, you can enjoy it. You can't actually find a flower here. It's empty of being a flower. Just as much as, you know, the famous example of the rope seen in the evening, and you think it's a snake. You turn on the light, and there is absolutely no snake there. Just as much, if you really look for the snake, there's also no snake there. No snake except one that is dependently existing. It will bite you, right? Actions do have effects. We're not being nihilists here. But you can't find a snake in a snake, a real snake, an independently, an independently existent snake in a snake, any more than you can find it in a rope. And that could be a whole retreat. But I'm just mentioning it, reminding you of it, because it does play into the larger logos of what we're looking at. So in the same way, we can enjoy this flower, but you're not going to find a flower here. If you really look, right? There are petals, there are, what did you say, stars inside it? Something like that. There's a red center. Yes, none of these things are a flower. Flower is devoid of being a flower, in that sense. Mind, your mind, is devoid of mind. Such is the teaching of the Middle Way.